For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Warren once more. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On the ready.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready, right?
He's going to throw this one. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is Metcalf working that right side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
On the set.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Warren on 3rd down. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
On the jump.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete, David Njoku. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith. Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Ready. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. A pickup of 17 and a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Okay, break. Roll, roll, roll. Go.
Trying to get outside here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Ball in left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line.
And taken. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, Smash. Cougar 19.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. Set.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 2nd and 5.
18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Pass play now. Chased out to his right. Moving right. And his finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Panther 60, Panther.
Going now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
David Njoku. He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Cut 19, cut 19. Come on.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to throw on 3rd down. That's the hook up again to Njoku. And they take him down right along the 30. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
70 line. Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Let's check. Buffalo, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sticking to the air here. Brought in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Complete to David Njoku. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get it. Viking, hey, let go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Hey, Smash. Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant right there, Brock. If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Sampson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Rig alert. 70 Lions.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And that forces them to 4th and goal. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returnable from the 2. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Hurt.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. It's third.
Air it out on third. This one's caught. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
A 7-yard gain.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Get it. Smash, smash. Hey, smash. Let's go.
And off here to Simpson. He loses the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
And this one is launched downfield. It connects on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hold the stick.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Set.
Warren here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. Second down. We'll look to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
79 Broncos. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw on first and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
And off to Simpson. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the
Come on,
sticks.
tap the 60, tap the 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk, Mustang 19. Let go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Street. 65.
Plowing up the middle. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Are you kidding me?
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Come back in. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. He's out in the clear. Touchdown, Cleveland! just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Check, 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 check. Ready, ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for two in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You can take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going play action.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ready?
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Warren running between the tackles. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Ready, ready.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that 2nd one far bigger than his 1st one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Jack Panther. Let's go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. A lot of space ahead. 30. At the 20. Down to the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Broncos. 70 Lions.
He keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
13 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
There we go again with Warren. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. Caught by Washington, left side. And this one doesn't go far.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Okay.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
And 65 yards.
Here he goes, third and long. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We'll pause here for a moment. Think it's for an injury. Yep, that is running back Jaylen Warren, the athletic training staff's headed towards. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Johnson. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. And on the tackle that time, the former top 10 pick by the Steelers, Devin Bush.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Step, go.
Jumping back to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Warren. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready. Viking.
Trying an inside give to Warren. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw on 3rd down. He finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
65.
Throwing now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Smith, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay,
This is our last play of the quarter.
70 Timberwolves.
Working now from the gun. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead as Todd runs out here in the 3rd. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hurt. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Let go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. On a quick slant, it's Njoku. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Gets some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, that's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready? Ready? 19 Lion. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
12 yards. It's 3rd down.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. He lofts it deep right side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll go play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Get it. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Now looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready, set.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and 4 coming up now.
Come 19. Come 19. 70, Timberwolf. Trap 60. Trap 60. Street. Street.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 65, 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Push. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
18 Cardinal, 18 check.
Handoff now to Judkins. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here we go. Panther on 80. Panther 11. Ready.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. And I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. He finds Njoku complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Oh, Womack's got it. Look at the power. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Judkins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Deputy Lions.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 27 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Let's go, let's go.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19, set.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Come 19, come 19. 60 average.
Here he is to throw. Buying some time left. Oh, he's going for it again. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
76.
Setting up to pass. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Now to throw. Connecting with Metcalf again. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ball still on that 20. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Sticking to the air here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready?
Throwing now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Panther 60.
Desperation time here. That's caught beyond the marker. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. He rolls to his right. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
One final shot here. Has it at the 1. And he gets in for 2. No flags are down. They are a snap away from winning this ball game.
35. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for him this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Fall back, get back.